Hello, my Sagittariuses. Welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and of course, I'm Debbie. So I'm reading for August 4th through the 10th. That is Friday through Thursday. But remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Also, I've done an overview victory, kind of go on and talk a little bit about the Schumann resonance. So take a peek at it. It's called Victory. Interesting stuff going on, as always. I do feel that there is kind of that moon shift coming for you. I know it's the moon, the full moon as of tomorrow in Aquarius. I do feel like there's kind of an ending with a new beginning, and it's a new start. It's a good energy. I do want, this is kind of on my heart though, to remind you of the people that have helped you get to where you're at. Maybe it's time that you're going to, kind of like say, okay, this goes here and I go forward. But always remember them, and remember the ones that have been kind to you. Remember them kindly, okay? Because there is the thing that as you go up the ladder, the people that you pass, you may meet at going down. So I do feel like there's something very important about doing things with kindness for you, my Sagittarius. As you say goodbye with kindness. How's that? Okay, let's see. It's always like, what does this even mean? But, maybe somebody out there does know what it means. Anyway, let's see what we've got going on here. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what else do you want to say to our Sagittariuses? What do we want to say to our Sagittariuses? So here we are, shifting energies, saying goodbye, saying hello, release, release, release. Let's go on here. Okay, 3 cards, face down. First one is reversed. Here we are. The 6 of Fire. Now this is the one that came up in the victory overview. So 6 is the number of man, the energies you put into something. Fire is your energy. It is also Aries and Leo. Aries and Leo are very strongly represented right now. So passionate, burning, very, very determined. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. Like I said, I feel like there's a leaving and going forward. So this actually feels like it could be a promotion in your work. It could be maybe you're getting a new job, but that in itself is a promotion. You're moving on to something a little bit more exciting. Again, promotion. There's a lot of this very, very powerful moving forward. Accept the accolades. Do it, again, I get this thing about, I do keep getting, be kind to the people that, that you might be leaving, but then embrace the opportunity, embrace this new possibility, okay? This is a very positive energy. Generally, if you go with what I did in the overview, generally will bring a raise, bring a little bit more money coming to you also. So, there's just all celebration, wonderful, wonderful stuff here. Okay, next card is the 2 of Air. So now you have to make a decision, a choice. What are you going to do? So there could be just giving you an example, there could be this wonderful opportunity that's being offered to you, but you want to think it through. You want to know, because sometimes, all that glitters is not gold. So there is stuff that sometimes can be a little bit shaky with that. So we have a 2. 2 is choices, decisions. It's also coming together. It's also partnership. So it has a partnership, it has a thought, it has a coming together crossroads. Air is, of course, our Aquarius, our Gemini, our Libra energy. So Libra is really, remember, Libra's in the South Node, so it's coming to some balance with that past. So this is kind of that, I don't know, maybe this is here, you really have to make a decision on what it is you want. So, like I said, all that glitters is not gold. So you might be, maybe you're having some second thoughts about that. Or maybe it's just you don't want to leave something behind to go forward. Again, if you leave with kindness, if you leave with a, just basically, hey, I really, again, I'm kind of taking this to a work relationship, but it could be any kind of relationship. It could be personal even, or it could be home relationship. But if you leave with kindness and trying to kind of say, yeah, there were some things that maybe I didn't like, but leave that alone and move forward. The 2 of Air also says, you know what to do. You know the decision you want to make. But again, I will always tell you to pray on it. So being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate. Pretending there is no problem. The thing about it is, though, the Two of Swords, the Two of Air, tells me that you know what it is. It's just that you just don't want to necessarily face it. You know what you want to do. Maybe it could be, I don't want to say goodbye, or I want to say goodbye. So you know what it is. You just may not want to face what you have to do. Okay? Next card is the Eight of Water. So here is the 8. 8 is unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Water is our Cancer, our Scorpio, but it's also our Pisces energy. And this is about letting go of something in that past and moving on to something in that future. So there's a lot of so maybe you're being recognized for your hard work again. Maybe it's time for you to now move forward. You don't necessarily know how to do this per se, or you don't want to necessarily let go of the past, or maybe you're afraid of going into that future. But the Eight of Water says, whatever it is, this is a desire. You really want to make some movement. You don't really like your status quo. You don't really like where you're at right now. So this is wanting to move forward, but yet there's an emotional pull, there's an emotional drag on you at the same time. Okay? It's almost like there's a binding that's like, don't go, but you're kind of like, I really have to go. I really want to go. Again, pray and meditate on what your answer is going to be. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So do you stay or do you go? That's what I'm getting. And again, your choices with that. I'm going to say, though, if it is that you're leaving, remember, it's something about leaving them with kindness. Leave them with kindness. And it could even be, if you say no to this new opportunity, leave them with kindness. Okay? Here we go. Oh, there's a card that flipped. I always like it when they flip. Okay. So now we have the Three of Fire. So again, your energy. 3 is about celebration, creation. It's the power of 3. This is recognition and reward. Whatever this is, it's very strongly pushing you. You may not want, maybe you're worried about that you can't do the job. My Sag is, you can always do the job. You really can do the job. Whether you want to do the job is more the case. But it is about recognition and reward. Positive stuff going on. But there's emotional connection, and there's also is this what I really want to do? Okay? So pray on it, meditate it, and meditate on it. But at the same time, if it's something that you may not want to do or may not want to move forward, take the accolades. Take the accolades. If this is a job thing, or if this is if somebody's telling you you'd be really good at doing this, say thank you. Kind of looks like you want to do it. So let's see what this is. Okay, I have a card that's flipped, but that was flipped already. So let's see. Angels of Abundance. What else do we want to say for our Sagittariuses? Oh, well, that one was flipped, and there it was. Okay, power of prayer. I will let you know. Power of prayer is very, very strong. So power of prayer. Pray on it. Okay, here we go. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you, though, in response to your prayers. Okay? Act on the divine guidance. That's important. That's important. All right, let's go on. I am going to ask the angels. The angels of, what do I call them? Angels answers. But before that, let's go on to our energies and crystals and energies. So what would be good for my Sagittarius? What would be good for our Sages? What's good for our Sages? Sagittariuses. Sagittariuses. Here we are. Okay, reversed. Celestite. Communicating with angels, tranquility, good fortune, deep meditation. So it looks like prayer is the answer for you. But let's see. Remember, do not make life decisions based on this, but maybe this can give you a little nudge. Here we are. So what, my Sagittarius, you have some questions, or you have a question? What is the answer for my Sagittariuses? What's the answer for our Sagittarius? Here we are. Like, I do feel that there's something, I do feel kind of that 13 release card. You know, something has to end in order for something to go. It's not always an easy ending. And again, I'm not telling you to quit your job. You know, it's always easier to get the job when you have it. But something ends in order for something to begin. Pray on it. Pray on it. Okay? So let's see. What do we have? What question do we have? What answer do we have? Oh. Well, that's interesting because that's the one. Is that the one that Leo had? If you believe. Did I put that in backwards? This might have been Leo too. Leo might have had the same question, or had the same answer. If you believe. Interesting. Okay. I gotta remember to put my cards in right. Okay, so my Sagittarius is, if you have any Leo in your sign, you may want to cross watch with that. Okay, my Sagittarius is, let me know. Give me, type it out. Let me know what you thought about that. Remember the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. If you're watching me on Rumble, then rumble me, please. Okay? As always, though, my Sagittariuses, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.